Welcome to the FluentFlow English Learning Channel. I'm your host, Carl, and today we're going to talk about something that will completely transform your English journey. But before we dive in, I need to ask you a question, and I want you to be completely honest with yourself. When you speak English, what language are you thinking in? If you're like most English learners, here's what happens. You think of what you want to say in your native language, translate it to English in your head, and then speak it out loud. By the time you finish this process, the conversation has moved on. You're always 3 steps behind. Sound familiar? Here's the truth that most English teachers won't tell you. You will never be fluent if you keep translating in your head. Never. Fluency doesn't come from faster translation. Fluency comes from thinking directly in English. And today, I'm going to show you exactly how to make that shift. How to transform your brain from a translator into a native English thinker. This is the breakthrough moment that changes everything. So stay with me, because what you're about to learn is the difference between struggling with English for years and achieving true fluency in months. Let's get started. Let me tell you about Daniel. 3 years ago, Daniel was exactly where you might be right now. He had studied English for 8 years. He knew thousands of English words. He understood complex grammar. He could read English novels and watch movies without subtitles. But when someone asked him a simple question in English, he would freeze. His brain would scramble to translate his thoughts from Spanish to English. By the time he formed a sentence, an awkward silence had already filled the space. He came to me frustrated and embarrassed. He said, "Carl, I feel like an imposter. On paper, my English is advanced, but when I try to speak, I sound like a beginner. What's wrong with me?" I told him, "Daniel, nothing is wrong with you. Your problem is simple. You're thinking in Spanish and speaking in English. Your brain is operating in 2 different languages simultaneously. That's exhausting and slow. You need to learn to think in English." He looked at me skeptically. "How do I do that? I've been thinking in Spanish my entire life. I can't just switch my brain to English." I smiled. "Actually, you can. And I'm going to show you how." I gave Daniel a system of daily habits specifically designed to train his brain to think in English. Simple habits, 5 to 10 minutes each, nothing complicated. 60 days later, Daniel sent me a voice message. He was speaking English fluently, naturally, without pauses. He told me, "Carl, something clicked. I'm not translating anymore. English thoughts just appear in my head automatically now. It feels like magic." That wasn't magic. That was the result of deliberately training his brain to think in English through daily habits. Let me share those exact habits with you right now. Habit number 1, the morning mental narration. From the moment you open your eyes in the morning, narrate everything you're doing in your head in English. Not out loud if you don't want to, just in your mind. I'm waking up. What time is it? It's 7 a.m. I need to get out of bed. I'm stretching. I feel tired. I should have gone to bed earlier last night. Okay, time to start my day. Continue this internal narration while you brush your teeth, take a shower, get dressed, make breakfast, everything. I'm brushing my teeth. The toothpaste tastes minty. I need to buy more toothpaste soon. Now I'm going to take a shower. The water is hot. It feels good. Why is this so powerful? Because you're training your brain to operate in English mode from the moment you wake up. You're not translating. You're thinking directly in English about your immediate actions and sensations. At first, this will be slow and difficult. Your brain will keep slipping back into your native language. That's normal. Just gently redirect your thoughts back to English. Daniel did this every morning. He told me that after 2 weeks, English thoughts started coming automatically. After a month, his brain defaulted to English mode in the mornings without effort. Start your day thinking in English, and English thinking becomes easier throughout the day. Habit number 2, the decision-making exercise. Every time you make a decision today, make that decision in English. Think through it in English. Weigh your options in English. Should I have coffee or tea? Coffee is stronger. I'm really tired today. I think I'll have coffee. Should I add sugar? No. I'm trying to cut down on sugar. Just milk then. What should I wear today? It's cold outside. I need a warm jacket. The blue one or the black one? The blue one is warmer. I'll wear the blue jacket. Simple decisions. daily choices. But think through them entirely in English. Why does this work? Because decision making is one of the most active thought processes. When you force yourself to make decisions in English, you're engaging your brain at a deep level. You're not just describing actions. You're processing information, comparing options, and choosing outcomes all in English. This builds English thinking at a cognitive level, not just a linguistic level. Daniel applied this to everything. What to eat for lunch, which route to take to work, what to watch on TV. Every decision became an English thinking exercise. He told me, after a few weeks, I noticed I was automatically thinking through problems in English without deciding to. English had become my problem-solving language. Habit number 3, the inner dialogue switch. You talk to yourself in your head all day long. We all do. That constant stream of thoughts, observations, reactions, opinions. Most people have this inner dialogue in their native language. You need to switch it to English. When you see something interesting, comment on it in English in your head. That's a beautiful car. I wonder how much it costs. When something frustrates you, express that frustration in English internally. This traffic is terrible. I'm going to be late. When you feel happy, acknowledge it in English. I feel good today. The weather is nice. Basically, become a bilingual person where your inner voice speaks English. This sounds difficult, but here's the secret. Start small. Don't try to switch your entire inner dialogue to English immediately. Start with just 1 hour. Pick 1 hour of your day, maybe during your commute or during lunch break. For that 1 hour, commit to thinking only in English. Every thought, every observation, every internal comment in English. After a week of 1 hour daily, expand to 2 hours. Then 3. Gradually increase until English becomes your default thinking language for large portions of your day. Daniel started with his morning commute. 30 minutes of pure English thinking. He described everything he saw, commented on the people around him, planned his day, all in English. He said, "The first few days, my brain was exhausted after 30 minutes. But after 2 weeks, it felt natural. After a month, I was doing it for several hours without even noticing." Habit number 4, the emotion expression practice. This is advanced but incredibly powerful. Start identifying and expressing your emotions in English. When you feel something, name it in English. I feel anxious. I feel excited. I feel frustrated. I feel content. Then elaborate on it in English. I feel anxious because I have a big presentation tomorrow. I'm worried I'll forget what to say. But I've prepared well, so I should be fine. Why is this so important? Because emotions are processed in the deepest parts of your brain. When you can express emotions in English, English has penetrated the core of your thinking. It's no longer just a language you use for communication. It's a language you use for experiencing life. This is the level where true fluency lives. Daniel resisted this at first. He said expressing emotions in English felt unnatural and forced, but I encouraged him to keep trying. After a month, he told me something profound. "Carl, I realized I was avoiding English emotions because it made me vulnerable. But once I started expressing how I truly feel in English, the language became real to me. It's not just words anymore. It's how I experience the world." That's the breakthrough moment. That's when English transforms from a foreign language into a natural part of you. Habit number 5, the evening reflection ritual. Every evening before bed, spend 5 minutes lying down with your eyes closed, reflecting on your entire day in English. Think through everything that happened, your morning routine, your work, your conversations, your meals, your feelings, everything. But think through it all in English. Today was a good day. I woke up feeling tired, but coffee helped. Work was busy. I had a meeting with my boss. She was happy with my project. I had lunch with my colleague, Maria. We talked about the weekend plans. After work, I went to the gym. I felt energized. Now I'm tired and ready to sleep. This isn't just review. This is deep processing. You're taking your lived experiences and encoding them into memory through English language. You're literally rewiring your brain to store memories in English. Daniel did this every single night. He told me, this habit changed everything. After about a month, I started dreaming in English. And I realized that when I remember my day, I remember it in English now, not in Spanish. When you dream in English and remember your life in English, you've achieved something remarkable. English has become an integrated part of your consciousness. Let me be honest with you about what to expect. The first week will be hard. Your brain will resist. It will keep slipping back to your native language. You'll feel frustrated. You might think, this isn't working. Push through that first week. The second week will be easier. English thoughts will start coming more naturally. You'll notice yourself thinking in English without trying. By the fourth week, English thinking will feel normal for portions of your day. By the eighth week, you'll have moments where you think in English by default and have to consciously switch back to your native language. And somewhere around month 3, you'll have the breakthrough that Daniel had. You'll realize, I'm thinking in English naturally now. It's not forced anymore. It just happens. That's the transformation. That's when you stop being someone who speaks English and become someone who thinks in English. Here's what I want you to do starting today. Choose 2 habits from this video. Just 2, not all 5. Pick the 2 that feel most natural to you. For the next 30 days, practice those 2 habits every single day. Make them non-negotiable. After 30 days, add a 3rd habit. After 60 days, add the remaining habits. This gradual approach prevents overwhelm and builds sustainable change. Daniel started with morning narration and decision making. After 30 days, he added inner dialogue switching. After 60 days, he added emotion expression. After 90 days, he added evening reflection. That gradual build created lasting transformation. Thank you so much for watching the FluentFlow English Learning channel. I'm Carl, and I'm honored you spent this time with me today. If this video opened your eyes to a new way of thinking about English learning, please hit that like button. It helps YouTube show this to more people who need this breakthrough. Subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell so you never miss our weekly videos. We're here every week with game-changing English learning strategies. Comment below and tell me, what language are you thinking in right now as you read this? Be honest, and which 2 habits are you going to start practicing today? Share this video with someone who's been struggling with English fluency. This might be the missing piece they've been looking for. Before we end, I want to leave you with some heartfelt wishes. I wish you courage. May you be brave enough to think in a language that doesn't yet feel natural. May you push through the discomfort of those first awkward weeks when English thoughts feel forced and strange. I wish you patience. May you trust the process even when progress feels slow. May you remember that rewiring your brain takes time, but every day of practice is creating real neural changes. I wish you self-awareness. May you notice the moments when English thoughts come naturally. May you celebrate those small victories. May you recognize your own transformation as it unfolds. I wish you persistence. May you keep practicing even when motivation fades. May you show up every day, not because you feel like it, but because you've committed to your transformation. And most importantly, I wish you the profound experience of becoming a bilingual thinker. May you discover the unique joy of experiencing the world through 2 different linguistic lenses. May you find that thinking in English doesn't replace your native language identity, it expands it. May you become more than you were before. You're not just learning a language, you're transforming your mind. That's powerful, that's profound, and you're absolutely capable of doing it. Remember, you don't become fluent by speaking English. You become fluent by thinking in English. And thinking in English is just a habit you're about to build. Until next time, keep thinking in English, keep transforming your mindset, and keep flowing forward with your English journey. This is Carl from FluentFlow English Learning Channel. Take care, my friend, and I'll see you in the next video. Keep flowing!